What up, Sonic Squad? Today we're doing quite possibly the craziest thing I've ever had to do, rank Fortnite skins. That's right, I am taking up the daunting task of ranking every Fortnite skin from the Absolute Doom Battle Pass. Now, why am I doing such a crazy thing like this? I don't know, I just kind of wanted to. I also wanted you all to know that this is just my opinion, okay? And my opinion is that there isn't really a bad skin this season, if you ask me. I actually think every skin featured in the past is at least solid. But if you disagree with me for any reason, please tell me in the comment section. I could really use the engagement. And I will likely reply to you because I also just like doing that too. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. At the bottom of my list, or my least favorite if you will, I have Emma Frost. Okay, so to the skin's credit, I think most are surprised that Fortnite even decided to go with Emma Frost, not because she's not popular, but more so just the fact that her outfits usually aren't very kid-friendly, so on that note, I think they actually did a pretty good job. As for why I have her so low on my list, I just think that she's a little bland compared to the other skins. I don't know, I just don't really think she pops as well, but I do think her edit styles help with that. The organic diamond version of Frost is definitely the cooler look for her, and while I do think it was kind of a given that it would be included, I'm still glad that it's here. And despite its questionable name, I definitely think the Black Queen edit style is my favorite look for her. Overall, Emma Frost is a solid skin, I'm not denying that. However, whenever your entire pass is filled with nothing but solid skins, someone has to take the bottom, and unfortunately that is Emma Frost. Up next, my second to least favorite skin of the pass, I have Shuri. Now, let me explain something, okay? I actually do like Shuri's base form quite a bit. I'm a huge fan of the colors, I like the asymmetry, and I like the little panthers on her forearms. What I'm unfortunately not the biggest fan of is her Black Panther style. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it by any means. I like the purple accents, and I actually think it's an improvement over the original Black Panther skin. As for why I don't really click with it, I'm not really sure other than the fact that I think out of all characters, Black Panther would benefit the most from having a pen and ink style. Hear me out, I think that the cell shading on the skin would actually really help bring out the shadows on it. I think it would really help sell the fact that Black Panther is a stealth character. I could totally see why putting the character this low for that reason is total BS. However, this is my list, and I chose to put her there, and if you disagree with it, that's fine. As for edit styles, I'm actually not the biggest fan of her white outfit. I think it just kind of takes away from what made her other outfit unique, although I do think a white Black Panther edit style would look really cool, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. In the end, Shuri or Black Panther is a good skin. I could totally see why someone would really like it, although for me personally, it's just missed potential. Up next is a skin that, to be completely honest, I like a lot. I like way more than I probably should, but I just don't feel comfortable putting any higher, and that is Captain Jones. Look, I totally get why some people aren't the biggest fan of this skin, okay? People were wanting Marvel characters, not Fortnite characters dressed up as Marvel characters, and I'm sure there are some that are completely baffled that I would have put Captain Jones over the last two, but I just really like him, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a sucker for Jonesy, okay? I just like his dumb, goofy face, and I like seeing his dumb, goofy face on a Captain America body, okay? But I just don't really feel comfortable putting him any higher because, to me, he kind of is one of the more bland skins, if I'm being completely honest. Even with that said, however, I am still a huge fan of this skin, both its base and stealth versions. After Captain Jones, we have Mysterio. I don't have much to say on Mysterio besides the fact that I think his colors are great. I think both of his edit styles are really solid, and I really like that his LEGO version also carries over his helmet effects. It's a great interpretation of the character, and I don't have any notes, so moving on. At the bottom of my top 3, I have Peelverine. I am a really big fan of Peelverine. Now, I understand why some people don't like him. It's another case of a Fortnite character dressed up as a Marvel character, but for me, I'm a big fan of the goofy skins, you know? If anybody knows me, they would know that I like the goofy skins in Fortnite Battle Passes, and this is definitely one of them. I really have no complaints about this skin. I like both of its edit styles, and I will definitely be using Peelverine for years to come. Now, some of you might be wondering, wait a minute, how is this the beginning of his top 3? He missed a skin. Does he actually mean top 4? And the answer to that is no. To be completely real with y'all, I completely forgot that Dr. Doom was even in this pass. You know, the pass named Absolute Doom. Yeah, I forgot he was here. And to be completely honest with you all, the reason why that is because I think the skin's kind of mid. I know. Some of you might be losing your marbles. You might be thinking, how? How could he hate Dr. Doom? And the thing is, I don't. I actually think the skin is fine. It's not even my least favorite skin in the past. It's just for me personally, I think it's doing too much. I vastly prefer the original Doctor Doom skin. This is not a case of me being upset that people who are just now getting into the game now have a chance to get Doctor Doom. No, that's not what this is at all. I just don't really like how overcomplicated his armor is. Doctor Doom's look is iconic, and I definitely think that's due in part to just how kind of simple it is, and I think overcomplicating it like this, while not necessarily a bad thing, just doesn't really work for me. So with that said, Doctor Doom goes second to last on my list, right above Emma Frost, but below Shuri. Getting back to my top 3, for my second place pick, I have Gwenpool. I think it's safe to say that Gwenpool is one of the strongest tier 1 skins we've had in some time. The amount of customization available for her main style is great, and her other styles aren't bad either. All in all, Gwenpool is a great skin, and I can totally see why it's so many people's favorites. I really have no complaints about it, other than the fact that I think Jeff the Landshark probably should have been her back bling. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have my all-time favorite skin from the past, and that is War Machine. Maybe this is a hot take, but to me at least, War Machine is easily the best Iron Man related skin we've ever gotten. I'm just not a huge fan of the nanotech look, okay? I am one of those people. I think the nanotech look kind of sucks. So this one having a more heavily plated look is something I can definitely get behind. It's a skin that I really have no complaints about. Both edit styles are great, and it's just a solid representation of the character. And that's my ranking of the Fortnite Absolute Doom Battle Pass skins. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you disliked it, go ahead and hit that dislike button, whatever, floats your boat or whatever. Not to make you feel pressured or anything, but if you do like my content, then feel free to hit that subscribe button, as I do have lots of stuff planned, and I guess until next time, have a good one.